Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So today I want to talk about color. How is it that you color your life? And are you a colorful character? And there's so many different references to color, right? And, when you get into things like branding and stuff, there's all kinds of, well, not even just branding, but just in general, marketing and sales and all that sort of thing. There is so much attached to color, and there are so many, psychologically, which is why it's all for branding and marketing. There are so many things that are attached to color. And you ask someone what their favorite color is, and somehow they associate with it. Maybe they wear a lot of it in their wardrobe, or they wear a lot of it so because it's in their wardrobe, or maybe it just makes them feel a certain way. And maybe they have more than one favorite color. Like for me, for example, I love yellow. I love the color yellow, like a bright, sunny yellow, because it's happy to me. It represents joy, like that yellow that's dustpan on top of the stuff there. Like that sort of yellow is it's like a happy color. But if I'm going to wear colors, I tend to wear like more jewel tones. So I love like purples and royal blues and like a blue red versus an orange red. And, I like vibrance. Other people, love like the autumn colors. They love like the browns and the yellows and the greens and the, reds and oranges and that kind of thing. And other people love, like I've got a girlfriend who just loves blue. My sister-in-law loves purple. So everything around them is blue. Their wardrobe is blue or purple or whatever. And just because it makes them feel good. And, and I'm sure there may be other reasons too. So when you think about color, and that you're going to be surrounded by color, how do you choose what it is that you're looking for? Like, you can't sort of tell in this room, like in that back corner, it sort of looks like a dull blue, but actually it's a very vibrant, periwinkly kind of purpley blue, which doesn't really show on this camera. But I love it because it's cool, so it's resting. Well, I'm in the studio, there's so much going on, but it has that punch. It sort of has that uplifting kind of a thing, and that's the sort of vibe that I wanted for the studio. And although when you look around between the windows and the patio door and the book and the shelving and all this kind of stuff, I don't see a lot of slat wall. I don't see a lot of color, but it just makes me feel like whenever I look at it, it just gives me that feeling of life and vitality, and yet it's still restful. And I know my mom, when we were growing up, the house was green. Like there's a lot of green, so much so that I still can't do green to this day much. But that was a color that to her was restful. It had energy. It was about growth. She loved plants, like also all that sort of thing worked for her. So one of the ways that we can help switch where we are, if we're in a bad mood or somebody's ticked us off, or we're down on ourselves for whatever reason, is to surround yourself by something that in a space that maybe has your color in it. Put on something to change your outfit. Put on something that just makes you feel really good. Think about even just looking up the color, or just looking, on your phone and just put in, if your favorite color is, magenta, put in magenta in your phone, and then just see all the pictures that have magenta in them. And you're the psychology behind it, like you just start to shift, right? And then it's inspiring in different ways. So you sort of tend to move forward, right? I don't know. I mean, I've barely touched on the whole idea of color, but you get the idea that it's something that it's really powerful and shouldn't be taken lightly. So when you think about decorating a space, or, putting your best foot forward, think about not only what color maybe looks good on you, or what you want to surround you with, but what is that feeling that you want to be feeling as you move forward in your day. And that's my music for the day. Have a great one, everyone.